1.8.2.9. And Lumumba and Stoned Hobo, thanks for the points to make me go away for a day. We're going to start a new game. I have played this a little bit. Very much a little bit. This is one of the few games in existence that has scary patch notes that are scary enough that it scares me. It's played entirely off of typing commands into your keyboard. And should be a good time, hopefully. So don't ask questions because I know nothing. But if you do know a shit ton, I may ask the occasional question. However, do me a favor and don't just like explain to me stuff because that's no fun. So if I ask specific questions, you're totally okay to give me relatively specific answers. Let's see if I can make this a little bigger on my end so that it fits a little better and shrink it on the stream so that it looks a little better. And squeak this out. There we go. That's better. Here you decide what your world will look like. This choice completely shapes the game, so choose wisely. Random races. Pull from a list of big number of races to make a unique world. 2. Select races. Choose races who will occupy your world. Completely custom game. Customize every part of your game world. Or 4. Race packs. Choose from a preset tool of races to choose from. I think that this is the most interesting if we start with number 1. Do you want to leave the races that fill your world completely up to fate, or would you like the chance to select another random lot until you find one you're happy with? Let's leave it up to fate. Choose how long you wish your game to run for. I think very short. Anything other than no limit gives you a score when the time runs out. I think we're going to go with very short. Choose the music you would like to play. 5. And 0. Here you will choose if you will be known as king, queen, or something else. Chat, what do we want to be known as? This is up to you. God Emperor. Gemperor. Meerkat. Stoned Hobo. Oh, great and powerful Stoned Hobo. No, I'm not going to go with Stoned Hobo, unfortunately. I might go with God Emperor. If I can get a couple more, voracious rodents. Voracious rodents in a trench coat. 3 rodents in a trench coat would be pretty funny. His McRoyal jiggliness. I don't know if I want to get sued by Nintendo. Let's go with king. Just be easy. All right, now this is the part that's very important. Chat, you guys are going to tell me what you had for lunch yesterday. And I will use that to decide what we call ourselves. Name your character. Burger. Okay. Burger, pretty good so far. Hello, Nexum. How you doing? Tofu. Burger. Weens. Hot Pocket. Tofu burger. Sir. Weens. Mick. Hot Pocket. The stew. Tofu burgers, Sir Ween's Mick Hawk Pocket the Stew, the third. Second? Third. There we go. How's that, chat? Is that a good name for a king? You know what? In the thirst. The thirst? Friends call him burrito. So it could be tofu burger, Seween's McHawk Pocket, the stew, the third. Friends call him burrito. So we just call him burrito? Because King Mad Burrito? Yes, okay, perfect. Do you want to make your kingdom name or should we randomly generate it? Oh no. Now this is a decision. Feck. I mean, obviously, it's yesterday's lunch. All right. I think we'll just go normal. Normal seems perfectly legit. Ass loan is not the worst. Ass loan? So what, we're loaning out our ass for rent? Is that what that is, Cassie? Also, what's up, Alien Slayer? How you been? Thanks for the lurks, by the way. What, on this game? You haven't even gotten to the cool shit yet, Hobo. Wait until we have 20 people that come into our throne room and ask us what, or if we can help them, and then we just off all of their heads immediately. Look at the guy on the end. Yeah, solid. Bruv, solid as fuck. Yeah, haul it. Solid, exactly. See, like, his crown just gets flatter. Well, fuck. What exactly am I going to go with here? Just normal, I guess? You were the ruler of the kingdom of yesterday's lunch, a once great and mighty empire, and then it got cold and was put in the refrigerator, fighting against the great bandit horde of Fonar the Overlord, as well as several minor bandit gangs who pester your lands. The world is vast and complex, and there is much to see and little time to waste. From the fabled ancient lands to the blood-soaked arena, these lands call to be united under the flag of yesterday's lunch. It's fair, yeah, fair enough. Pilot guy. Then it does the DF thing where it tries to crash and generates your world for you. Yellow Shroomlings Lords. Ooh. If bandits raid you too much, get the Palisades upgrade? Okay. The world of mystery and wonder. The world is full of mystery and wonder. There are many peoples to this world. They are men, mire wizards, yellow shroomlings, holy underground golems, resurrected tigra arrowmancers, elite were leopards, goblins and demons. This game scares me, Crastator. Like, viscerally, but the annals of history remember all who rise to the throne. How did it happen? My father was the previous ruler and was assassinated. Obviously by breakfast. I mean, I'm kind of immediately thinking my father was the previous ruler and was assassinated just because breakfast, right? Because we're yesterday's lunch. So my father breakfast was eaten. I mean, history would state that that is true, which is why we still do it today, Hobo. Blood-soaked Dorito is about the same as blood-soaked Arena. And you were the assassins? Your father was yesterday's lunch? Oh. I mean, we could also be, I am a bandit warlord who took over the throne with my bandit army. It's a long story is also pretty good. I led a slave revolt who overthrew the slavers and ruled. I won the throne in a tournament to find the ruler by strength. My enslaved forces were able to overthrow the previous ruler. I pulled the fabled sword from the stone. My father's a village elder and inherited the throne by accident. That's also pretty good. You like 4? I won the throne in a bet with the previous ruler. I kind of like my father's a village elder and inherited the throne by accident. I kind of like that because I'm an idiot. Yeah, that's like something that Elon Musk would say. I won a country in a poker game while I was baked. Now I just own a banana republic because of reasons. Whoops, I'm in charge. Sucks to be you. Also, I think while we're doing this chat, I need to throw out a big thank you to all of you who support me because I'm able to stream stuff like this. There's not a lot of channels on Twitch who can pull 100 people while streaming stuff like this. So thank you very much to every single one of you for tuning in to this wild madness. I kind of want to go either 4 or 8. My father's a village elder and inherited the throne by accident, or I won the throne in a bet. What do you guys think, chat? 4 or 8? So 8 is my father's a village elder and inherited the throne by accident, and 4 is I won the throne in a bet with the previous ruler. That looks to be pretty landslidey. You know, I'm going to do an actual poll. There you go. You have a minute. 13. Well. Looks like we're going with 8 so far. But we'll see. Streamer not allowed to vote, so I get to wait. Bum bum bum. Ba da 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 dum. Well, 8's landslide victory from the looks of things, aliens, so you're getting what you want. Thanks, Wave. Cheers, man. We got another couple seconds. On mobile or Xbox? That's weird. I see them on mobile, though. Maybe you need to update your app. Apps don't always auto-update. All right. Your father was the elder of a small village of yesterday's lunch. One of the hundreds of obscure descendants of the royal family. He was the noble. As I entered it, oh really? That's goofy. He was the nobles of the realm hosted a great tournament, and anybody who was of any noble birth, from your father to the ruler of the realm. The noble picked the tournament was a success. An accidental fire in one quick swoop burned the entire arena down and killed all inside. The scribes and knights frantically searched for surviving descendants in line for the throne and found you deep down the list, the only one left. You will inherit the throne as the realm mourns. Plus 50 peasants from your village have vowed to serve you directly. -5 of public opinion due to people seeing you as likely unfit to rule, and the arena is destroyed. Ooh, consequences. You are invited to the royal crowning ceremony. You can learn of your newly inherited realm. Of course, you are the ruler of this kingdom and can also ignore the ceremony completely. I think it's best we go to the ceremony because they already hate us too much. Yeah, the blood-soaked Dorito was destroyed and we don't have access to being able to duel. Let's go to the ceremony. You enter what is the throne. This game actually has sound. I think I have it turned way down. Hold on, let me actually double check. No, I don't. You enter what is now your throne room for the first time. There is small crowds of people who have gathered to see their new king. As you take a moment to observe the room, the High General of yesterday's lunch approaches. God, that's not going to get old anytime soon. Greetings to you, my lord. I shall now crown you as the king of yesterday's lunch. You gained the title following a national tragedy that killed almost everyone. You've got a tough job ahead of you. He's also missing an eye. Yeah, no, it makes sense. Crastator, it makes sense why they would dislike me. This is the monthly Patreon game, Shmeezy. So once a month, on the first of every month, at any tier, if you support me on Patreon, you will get a poll in your inbox. I've already set up next month's, which has a selection of 3 games. I might do 4 sometimes, but generally 3 games. And it's 3 games that have been on my to-do list for forever that I want to stream more, and whichever one you guys vote for, I will play and add into the rotation for the next month, and if I really like it, I will keep it in the rotation. So some of you may know that like Jupiter Hell's in my rotation, and Caves of Cud is in my rotation, where I'll just do full streams of them randomly. So now this is in my rotation until the end of the month, unless I absolutely hate it, which I think is unlikely, because I quite like this game from what I've played of it in the past. I find it very intimidating, so... Greetings, my lord. I shall now crown you as the king of yesterday's lunch. You have gained the title following a national tragedy that killed almost everyone. You have a tough job ahead of you. You are now king of yesterday's lunch. Long may you reign. Also, this game is like $8 on Steam, by the way. For anybody who hasn't picked that up yet. And it has great replayability? Yeah, I know. I know. I know that much. I've definitely done my research. Now you will, no doubt, wish to know the state of the realm. Yesterday's lunch is 5 territorial holdings. Make us a threat to others. The kingdom's personal army consists of 550 peasant workers and 200 soldiers and 5 loyal knights to serve your cause. General Aimon. Exactly. I like Aimon. Hello, General. That's military matters. As for the financial state of the realm, you know, if Tarn Adams and this guy could like get together and mash the Dwarf Fortress and this game into one, I don't think I'd ever play another game ever. Just period. Yeah, because we did the destroyed village starts. We got the extra 50 peasants, right? So instead of 500, we get 550, I think. That's military matters. As far as financial state of the realm, the kingdom has a total of 2,000 gold in its coffers, which is insignificant. Also, 1,166 additional gold in the bank. My king, now that you are crowned, you may speak to the old Kroll. If you wish for any tutoring on matters of the realm, if you are unsure of what to do, I would highly recommend it. I think we're going to do that. If you would like to discuss it later, you may do so by returning to the throne room. Let's speak to the old Kroll. Hello, old Kroll. My lord, welcome, my lord. Prepare yourself from some good old tutoring. Now, firstly, I must ask, would you prefer I explain these things? Give you a full explanation with every detail? A fair explanation with less detail? with less of the relevant detail. Or if you wish, a version simple, so simple a mere child could comprehend it. Pretty much alien, yeah. Let's go with number 2. 1 is recruit and sell, disband troops, hire mercenary companies, manage staff and champions, arrange diplomacy, and change the laws of the land. When you first begin, you will rule. You will be presented with a menu with 12 options on it. Cover all of the different avenues of your rule, from hiring troops and staff to setting laws and exploring. On the top bar of the screen shows your current gold, troops, lands, and the opinion of your subjects, as well as the timer of how many years are left. Gold, men, lands. Well, we're not going to be able to multiply very quickly if we have no ladies. Gold, men, lands, public opinion, years remaining. Is that minus 20 or just 20? I think it's minus 20 public opinion. Seems like they really love us. Shout the fucking out. The top bar of the screen shows your current gold, lands, troops. Yes. Yes. And the most recent patch added 322 dumb ways to die. Like, literally. This is why I find this game intimidating. I'll show you this. Hold on. The reason I find this game intimidating is I support the developer of this game on Patreon, right? This is what he described as a small update. Time's up update. 322 features. Small update. Small update. Small update. The update after this, which is this, is the patches to fix all the bugs caused by said small update. That's why this game intimidates me a little bit. Recruit and sell and disband troops menu allows you to do just that. You can build an army here and make tweaks to wages and troops. Okay. Mercenaries are hireable war bands that can be paid for single battles or paid to stay at your side for much longer. They fight independently from your own armies and can be very helpful. Teeny tiny, a baby patch notes, you know, little baby, like shout outs to the developer for being able to like manage all of those patch notes. Staff do tasks and help you rule your realm effectively. Someone's running predictions. I don't know who that is. And the champions are heroes that fight in your name and rule your forts. You can hire them from this screen. Manage staff and champions. Couldn't be you. I mean, it's either you, Belug, or King the Space Disco Fox. But King the Space Disco Fox never does anything, so it's definitely not King the Space Disco Fox. So it's you or Belug. Will King Burrito survive this entire reign? No. Can I vote? Anyway, diplomacy is the ability to learn and make deals with other groups in the realm. I'd like to know more about this section. Can you... No, it's... you know what? Actually, I'd like to know a little bit more about diplomacy. Some kingdoms may be unable to do diplomacy, such as xenophiles and savages. Others, however, may be open to peace, trade, and alliances. Kingdoms that are much weaker than yours can also be pursued into vacillation, giving you their military support troops and lands. Okay, cool. I've played Civ. The laws screen allows you to change various policies and taxes in your realm with varying effects. Okay. Persuaded with weapons. I like how everybody's just voting I'm gonna die. I love your guys' confidence in my ability to die in an amazing way. Fortunately, as somebody who plays Dwarf Fortress, I know for a fact that the only way to win is to die beautifully. So we'll see you later, Crastator. This VOD will probably go up on YouTube in some fashion. Kingdom upgrades help you improve your kingdom. These range from improvements to farming to a monster pit that you can store monsters in and train to fight. So, Pokemon? Your throne room is your seat of power. Here, you will have visitors from all over come to bother you. You can also host staff meetings. It is wise to either deal with all the visitors or hire a steward to do it for you. Obviously, I will hire a steward and name him Beans. The arena can be found in many conditions. Well, here it's gone because it burnt down. So you can bet on the fights, watch tournaments, or even buy the place. Store your own excess gold in the royal bank to keep it safe, or take out big loans for your fancy development projects. I'd like to visit other buildings. Other building screens allows you to access the prison. If you have the upgrade, several other important locations too. There we go. The Kingdom Report screen lets you read up on recent changes to your realm. The wider world with many reports for different areas. One thing about all my time playing DF is I really feel like yeah, right. You'll definitely get a lot of channel points, but I feel like all my time playing DF has made me better at reading out loud. Would you guys listen to me if I read an audiobook? Like if I recorded an audiobook, would you listen to it? Genuine question. Exploring the realm is a vital part of the game and allows you to discover new locations. There are 4 directions in the realm for each to their own subregions. You can attempt to explore and find new locations. I would like to know more about this area. How else would you like you to explain present things? Give me the full information. Okay, well then, thank you for being helpful. Exploring the realm is very important and helpful aspect in the gameplay. The locations allow you to discover and offer entirely new avenues of play, new locations to capture, new factions to make friend or foe out of, and the realm is split into 4 directions, north, south, east, and west. Each direction has within several regions. Each turn you'll be able to search several times in any direction you choose in an attempt to discover a new location. The last thing on the list is ending the current year. Doing this brings the year to an end and allows you to launch any military action you wish to. Any troops sent to fight won't be able to defend at home, so be careful. After this, any rival attacks also take place and report of what happened in this turn. Nope, we're good. Very well. Good luck. Well, feels good to be king. This chair is comfortable, that's for sure. We could do with some more gold attachments on it, I think. Okay, so public opinion is 30, years remaining is 25. We have 755 boys, and shout-outs to my boys, and 2,000 gold. You'd pay to hear me read all Lovecraftian books? Oh, good lord. Should I make a separate Patreon just called Blind Reads Book? Blind Read Book. Where I do blind reads of books. Feel like that, well, Lovecraftian would be fine because those are all public domain. Not something dark. Fair enough, Hoop. Also, hi, Hoop. Maybe one day. So this is kind of where this game becomes a lot for me. It's like, well, what do? I guess we could go visit the throne room, see who's mad at me. Welcome to the throne room. Here you can deal with visitors from across your realm and beyond. As time goes, you may find a number of visitors swelling in huge lines. As ruler, you may choose to deal with every last visitor. But if a task becomes too monotonous, you should look to hiring a steward. The steward will deal with any visitors you have left unseen by you at the end of the turn. It's been a minute, yeah. Yeah, life has gotten busy for a lot of people who... It's all good, though. Be careful who you hire. Be your steward. to be your steward, though. Stewards can have one of a number of different traits that affect how they manage and deal with room visitors. The traits are Xenophile, will be unfavorable to any non-humans. Dungeoneer, will imprison most non-room visitors. Kind-hearted, will always act with kindness. Military, will always recruit any hireable visitors. Goblin friend, will always be nice to goblin visitors. Money grabber, will never spend any money. Okay, so normal. Irishman. You enter the throne room and take your place on the big comfy chair on the throne of yesterday's lunch. You're told that there are 21 people waiting for you. Chat, there's 21 people waiting for us. Are we excited? Send in the next visitor. I mean, obviously we should upgrade the throne room to hire entertainers. Upgrade the throne room. Tell your guards you are no longer seeing visitors. Call a meeting of the council of yesterday's lunch. Let's do that first. Let's call a meeting of the council of yesterday's lunch. You call a meeting of the council of yesterday's lunch and take your seat at the end of the table. Your head diplomat marches into the room and sits. Your high general, Aimon Small Ears, arrives and quickly sits down. This is the first meeting you and your council have held. Meetings are a tool for you to discuss various topics with your staff. There are 5 seats on the council that will be occupied if you have the corresponding staff. The seats are High General, Spymaster, Jester, Diplomat, Steward, and each of these staff members will advise you as best they can on issues discussed. If you wish to know more, but would you like to know more? If you wish to know more about a certain topic, you may ask a question again. Each staff member could have many different things to say about a given topic or issue. Yeah, some council, right? I mean, in reality, that's just me. Oh, hoop. Is the background noise audible? It looks a little quiet on my end, which is why I'm asking. Just turned it up a little bit. Nope. Okay. Well, turn it up. What would you like the council of yesterday? What would you like to ask the council of yesterday's lunch? Let's ask about finances and harvest. I want a bigger harvest. Where can I find some slaves to work the field? What sources of income should I look at next? I want more trade. Are there any ways to reduce expenditure? Let's go with 3. What sources of income should I look to next? Conquer more lands. Okay, so General Aimon, the small-eared, says, conquer more lands from your enemies. These lands will earn you more in almost every stream. So are you saying if I conquer lands of my enemies, I'll get more bits? I think that's what he's saying, chat. You hear that? We need to conquer more lands so that streamer can get paid better. The old Kroll says, open up trade with everyone you can. The more trade route you have, the better. Even small villages or a wagon or the wagon man. Wait, what? Even with small villages or the wagon man? I guess the wagon man isn't a person. I like to imagine they're referring to like a sentient wagon, just like Dwarf Fortress.
Raid the lands.
Raid all the lands. Okay, boss. What would you like to ask about finances and harvest? I want a bigger harvest. Well, your workforce on the fields can be peasant or slave. A slave works about as well as a peasant, give or take. Well, it's not the best route, but if, and then General Aimon says, it's not the best route, but if you really need extra, you could consider declaring longer harvest hours. In your others section of your laws, it may be, it means some may be overworked to death, but it should noticeably increase productivity. Thanks for the $1, the hobo. All right, let's go back to other questions. Let's ask about other groups and kingdoms. How can we protect ourselves from being robbed by bandit gangs? How do we combat the demons? What do we know about the demons? General Aimon says, we should crush them. They are minor bandit gangs. If we don't crush them, then someone else probably will. His voice is changing slowly. Apologies. I must say that if we invade, and I must say, we invade and take their lands. Okay, boss. And then the head diplomat says, we might consider forming a truce with them. We might consider forming a truce with them. They won't bother raiding you if truced. Sean Connery. Imon's voice is cracking. He's waking up and he's had his first coffee now. What do we know about the demons? Actually, you know what? Let's try this again. See what they say. We should crush them. We might. Okay. Let's try. What do we know about the demons? They are red. They are red skinnies from another world. I'm fucking losing this. They are red skinnies from another world. We do not know their motive, but we do know their actions. They snuff out life at every opportunity and would see us and other people reduced to dust. And the head diplomat, Old Crow, says, they hate us all. And not just us. They will attack all kingdoms and civilizations that share our world. He's getting a lisp. What's happening? Ask a question about military matters. I want a larger army. How can I make my army more effective? How about that? General Aimon says, well, if you want to improve your soldiers, get an army. It would increase each of your troops' strength by +5. An armory, not an army. An armory. It would increase each of your troops' strength by +5 battle score. I don't think they would say that in real life. Well, you can always upgrade your troops if you've got a training grounds or a barracks. All right, so that's enough to that. What else do we have? Ask a question about the wider realm. What do we know of the North? Canada's up there. If you go far enough north, you hit Russia. The Combat Academy in the North is one of the best locations for training champions, says General Aimon. Second to none, I'd say. This game got your attention? It's on Steam and itch.io, so you can get it in either of those places. It's like $9. Many in the North are hostile, regardless of if you are. Not much in the way of diplomacy, says the old crow. 2. What's to the east? The east isn't without its own turmoil, but there are places to seek strength there. Recruit folk from Rim Village, and find more mercenaries in the artifact market. I actually knew that, that Russia has 11 different time zones. Some groups to keep an eye out for in the east, but none too troubling. All right, so the east is pretty empty. Maybe we could go to the east and, slaughter some people and take some stuff. To the south is a horrific place full of demons. All right, don't go south. Got it. My advice would be to burn it all, says the great general. Old Crow says, demons and nuts. Fuck, what am I doing with that voice? The Old Crow. Demons, and that's what you'll find down if you go to the deep south. What's to the west? Not much unity in the west, but many groups of moderate power, settlements that can defend themselves. There are many friendly groups in the west. Make sure to talk to them if you can, says the Old Crow. All right, let's go end the meeting. Send in the visitor. Off with his head. I mean, remove this man from the court. Anyway, you are visited by an insane beggar who shouts, everyone is fake except for me! I am the only real person here! Everyone else is in my head! Calm down there, Trump. Well, if we were in your head, could we do this? Begone, fool, before you cease to be, is probably what I would say. Uh-huh. Maybe I'm just dreaming to go to Eastern Canada and taking their resources. Hobo. Rude. I demand you give me another $1 for being so mean. That part was a joke, I swear. Also, if you haven't tuned into the stream for a little bit, ! survey in the chat. Me and my stream team are doing a little survey. Trying to gauge kind of what you like and dislike about Twitch. It doesn't really matter if you watch the rest of my stream team, but if you watch me, it would be very helpful if you'd fill out the little survey.
Oh,
Also,
cock. Sorry.
thanks. Oh, cock. What the fuck did she say? Thanks for the $1. Also, if you type in exclamation point interview, I'm having Tarn Adams on the stream again on the 11th at 3 p.m. Pacific. So if you'd like to listen to Tarn talk to me, or me talk to Tarn, you can come hang out on the 11th. Thanks for the $2 solo total. And for getting the number 2 spot right below Reinhardt, who won by defaults. You are visited by an insane beggar. Begone, fool, before you cease to be. The man says, okay, thank you. Okay. You remain in the throne. Send in the next visitor. A shady man arrives in the court and invites you to play a coin flip game. He tells you it will cost you 10 coins per play. Thanks for the penny. We are number 1. You are number 1. Chat, 202 bits to beat Hobo to number 1. A shady man walks in and invites you to play a coin flip game. He tells you it'll cost 10 coins per play. You can call heads or tails. The coin is flipped. If you are correct, you win double your bet. The man has 170 gold to bet with. You have 2,000 gold. Chat, heads or tails? Force him to give you all of his gold. Tails. The coin lands on tails. You win. Good call. I think I'm take my money and run. Send the man away. What do you guys think, chat? Or should we play again? What do you think? Tails again. Tails never fails. Call tails. The coin lands on tails, and you win. Next time we should put it on Sonic, because we gotta go fast. I mean, it's a coin flip, not a ring flip. So, chat, what should we do? Done playing or keep betting on tails? What do we think? I mean, we're already up. We're already winning. So. The dungeon. At least we should take his money first if we're going to send him to the dungeon. Tails? Oh, okay. Minus 10 gold. Chat, you lied to me. To the dungeon with chat. Press any coin. Press any key to continue. I'm done playing. The man bows to you and leaves. If you aren't regretting starting in the first place, hey, we got out while we were ahead. We made $10. Send in the next visitor. 19 people remaining. You are visited by a traveling bard. He sings and shrieks in absolutely horrendous sounds. You are visited by a traveling bard. He asks to show you the old clicking ways. I'm a decent musician, and I shall play you a short song. Ask him about his origins. Ask his name. Offer to hire him as a member of staff. That seems a bit presumptuous. Let's ask his name. The clicker reveals his name to be Godrel. All right, Stone, it's time for you to do your thing. Godrel. He's actually just a grindcore artist, and we'll just be like, song, and then it's over. The clicker. What's a clicker? Isn't a clicker like the things from District 9? Godril the Traveling Clicker asks to show you the old clicking ways. Let's ask him about his origins. I am a proud member of the Musicians Guild. A great source of joy for all is the guild. I am aware of this, Hobo. Thank you. From The Last of Us. Yeah, he's some sort of like grasshopper or something. Let's listen to the song. Why not? The clicker prepares to play for you. +1 relation with the Musicians Guild. They like me. Slightly more. He bows and awaits your reaction. Okay, that was a great performance. That was such a great performance. Pay him 50 extra gold. That was so bad. I'm exiling you from this kingdom for good. That was acceptable. Remove him from your court. Let him leave your court. To the dungeons with him. God, it's so tempting to just hit 7 on every single one of these. I kind of want to just say that was acceptable and let him leave. What do you think, chat? Was that acceptable or was that a great performance? He just snapped his fingers a couple times. Yeah, it was acceptable. Yeah, that was a great performance. Our guild relation is 2. Godrill the Traveling Clicker asks to show you. Let him leave your court. Oh, we could. Should we do an encore? I mean, obviously we liked it, Chad. You know, let's ask him his name origin. The clicker says his name is still Godrill, and he hasn't changed since you last. Damn it! Ask him his origins. Yeah. All right, let's request him play again. The clicker nods and prepares to play for you. I hope that it's just the developer just snapping his fingers into like a cheap mic. That was a great performance. Does it just keep going up? Like, can I loop this infinitely? The clicker grins and bows. All right. We'll let him leave. Godrill the clicker leaves your court. Send in the next visitor. We've got 18 more. You are visited by a young boy who asks for a single coin. So, I'll bet you giving him money would... Fuck you, pay me. Probably hope it. He'll probably eventually just be like, hey, fuck you, give me money. A young boy who asks for a single coin. I kind of just want to give him the coin. Also, you want to know why we lost the third coin flip, chat? It's because we had 20 coins. That's why. We'll give him the coin. -1 gold coin. The boy shouts yay and runs away. All right. I feel like we just got ripped off. Will he get robbed outside? I don't know, but he just said yay and left, so. You are visited by an armed man who wishes to fight for you after hearing a song about you. Allow him to enlist? I mean, more the merrier, I guess, to the dungeons with him. He heard a song about me, so obviously we should say yes. He's definitely not a spy who's going to stab me in the back. He kind of looks like something from Five Nights at Freddy's. Yeah, fight for you. He wants to enlist in the military. He doesn't want to fight me. He wants to fight for me in my military. So yeah, sure, we'll let him enlist. +1 soldier. Cool. The armored man says thank you. Having a personal blessing of the king is astounding. I shall try my best to bring you honor and glory. To the death of the fields with you. You totally misheard that. I mean, that's on you, not me. You remain on your throne and look to your guards and send in the next visitor. The guards bring forward a man who is accused of smuggling. Execute this scum. Ask him to explain himself. I would never do bad. I didn't do it. Ask the arresting guard for a statement. Fuck the cops. Your guard informs you we arrested this person most people thought would be guilty. Most people thought would be guilty of what? Flawless strategy, if you ask me. I think that my guards are drunk. I swear my sword to the cause. To the dungeons with you. Off with his head, motherfucker. There is, you can also just be super evil in this game and just have an army of demons at your back. And, literally executing people in this area makes your citizens hate you more, but just straight up gives you more demons. So you could just be that person. You could be the Queen of Hearts and just execute everybody. Your guard informs you. We arrested the person we thought most likely of being guilty. Execute this bandit scum to the dungeons with him. Release him? To the dungeons, maybe? I mean, like, The dumb peasants of the town won't know any better, and if we execute him, he probably didn't do anything wrong. Just kind of seems like an unpopular individual. I don't know, chat. What do you guys think? This one I'm leaving up to you. 1, 2, or 3. What do you think? I think to the dungeons. How long is he in the dungeons? Good question. I have no idea. Probably a year or something? 2? 2? You guys are thinking 2? Most people thought did it. Yep. Flawless strategy, if you ask me. Release him. 2, 2. 3, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3. I'm seeing a lot of 2s. I think I'm gonna lean 2. -1 public opinion. It's believed the man was innocent. Fuck. The man looks as though he's about to cry, but then he stops and composes himself to be taken by your guards. I wish I could change my mind on that. Oh well, rip. You are visited by a particularly ugly stick collector who wishes to join your army as his children were eaten by goblins. A particularly ugly stick collector. Well, he's particularly ugly. And we all know that ugly people fight less bad. And he's probably really bad at fighting. So for his own good, maybe refuses his enlistment? I mean, look at the guy. He's got a 0 for one eye and a little O for the other eye. And he's got, like, holes in his face. I mean, I'm assuming by stick collector, I would assume you'd collect, like, sticks for, like, thatch roofs and stuff. I'm going to refuse his enlistment. The particularly ugly stick collector says, damn it, and leaves. Okay. You are visited by an old man who asks if you could spare some coins, as his stockpiles of grain has rotted and he has no food. Give him 17 gold coins, give him 170 gold coins, give him nothing, to the dungeons with him. He should have put he clearly should have put his grains in barrels. It's a super rare +5 stick. Well, we just showed him our +5 stick and told him to go away. Give him nothing? Chat's saying give him nothing? Okay. The old man leaves and says, fine, I accept. Have a good day, Lord, and leaves. All right. Your guards bring forward a man who is accused of evading taxes. Execute this scum! Ask him to explain himself and then execute him? I think maybe. It wasn't me. Ask the arresting guard for a statement. Your guard informs you, well, if I'm honest, no, probably not. Release him. The man leaves. And you later discover the man was not guilty. +1 public opinion. 12 to go. We don't need to go through all of these, but I'm going to because I kind of enjoy them. You are visited by an old man who asks if you could spare a few coins. The man is starving. Well, he looks like Jar Jar Binks. So that's a problem. My guards are kind of shit. You know, I agree with you there. Dungeons with him? Hey, you'll have food in the dungeons at the very least. Tell him to bring cats next time. Yeah, right. Yeah, we do seem to have this food shortage problem. You're not wrong. We'll give him 6 gold coins. The old man begins laughing and says, thank you. You're the best. But they like me more. Today's. We'll come back here later and continue this because we still have 11 more people knocking. Let's go to kingdom upgrades and see what we can do. Military buildings. Recruitment sides. More recruits each turn. Militia recruitment, 500. More recruits each turn. +10 battle So that's expensive. I kind of want to do training grounds, but like, I don't think I don't have the money for any of that. Let's see. Guilds and other buildings, recruitment buildings, income buildings. That seems useful. Tribute collection boxes. Plus 5 from tributary locations. Sure, let's do that. Let's make tribute collection boxes. Minus 400 gold coins. Plus 5% bonus to all tributes from mines, villages, and other locations paying tribute. All right. So we now have tribute. Is there an upgrade to solve this food problem? Good question. Productivity, maybe? Guilds in other buildings, income, other buildings. Let's see what's in other buildings. Goblin Slaver's Personal Guard. Slavers half as likely to get killed. Throne Room Signs. 5% more room visitors each year. I don't know if that's a good thing. Wooden climbing picks. Climbing knights are more likely to succeed. That seems random. I mean, the arena's destroyed, right? The ground champion's quarters. Well, nothing I can do there. Let's check 3. Shrine of Harvest. Okay, well, that gives me more income from each harvest. Sturdy thatches. I mean, I don't have enough money for any of this. Let's go explore the realm for a little bit. The Northern Lands. It was the Eastern Lands where there's people who can defend themselves. It was the Southern Lands that didn't, right? So I guess we should go to the South. I mean, we've only just started Freskins. Like, how long have I actually been playing today? I don't know. Steam stuff doesn't work on this game. Like a little over, what, 40 minutes? Well, how long have we been playing this? I don't even know, actually. Anyway, not that long. Not that long. Yeah, like an hour. Yes, but most of that was Dwarf Fort. What happens in 25 years? You die of old age, I think? I mean, the game ends and you get score. If you're still alive, that's cool. The Parched Lands is an uncomfortably warm place. It is full of dry rock and hard sands. Little life survives here. But rumor is of demonic whispers here. No one knows the truth. The harsh heat of the south has you wandering aimlessly. Let's back up and go. Chat, which one was it? Was it the Western Lands that didn't have anything? Which one was the one that didn't have anything? I want to say it was the East, right? The Farad Desert. The Farad Desert is a very warm place. Suited knights avoid this place best as possible. The desert is filled with magic and mystery and holds within it a great artifact market. The ferret, we found the Eastern Trade Post, I think? So I can go to the Eastern Trade Post. You come upon a small trading post. The post is settled on a dune. This is known locally as the Eastern Trading Post. You enter and are greeted. Trade with the Eastern Trading Post, attack the Eastern Trading Post, speak with the Trade Post Master. Let's do that. Trade Post Master. Who are you? Malik, head trader. Trade Post Master Malik comes to greet you. What do you do here? Make sure that men are happy, and make sure passing caravans are doing their jobs. What do you trade? Anything we can, really. Whatever is currently in demand. We send caravans out of the Farad to buy goods, and then bring them back to Farad to sell them, sometimes the other way around. How much money is trade with you worth to me? Let's ask him to tell us about the desert. Not a great place for trade, but we do have somewhat of a monopoly on caravanning through here, so I can't complain. Ask him if he played Freddie Mercury in Bohemian Rhapsody. I can see it. All right, let's exit this and trade with them. Trade Postmaster bows and said, "Good. I agree to trade. Let us both become moderately more wealthy because of this deal. You now have a trade route with the Eastern Post." Ooh. Let's exit. You encounter a little wagon carrying various goods. The wagon master identifies himself only as Wagon Man. Recognizes you and bows, and he requests a trade agreement with you. I agree. I have 0 chances left to explore, so I guess we should back up. So we've discovered one place in the eastern grasslands. Let's go to the Northlands. The north is a cold place. Oh, I'm out of chances to explore. All right, so that's all the exploring I can do this time. So let's back up. And manage staff and champions. We have the Old Scroll. I don't know how much money I'm gonna have. I mean, yeah, I don't know how much money I'm gonna have, so let's wait on that. Arrange diplomacy. We're at war with the Bandit Horde. We're at war with the Goblin Kingdoms of Krut and Iraq. There's independent that. Your head diplomat is not skilled enough to speak with the Goblin clans. Clans are bandit groups, adventurer groups, and Lyrinch the Goblin Slayer. Your head diplomat, the Old Cruel, appears to be before you and bows, and he begins to discuss the possible diplomatic moves and actions with your neighbors. The independent territories and yesterday's lunch militia. I still can't, unironically read yesterday's lunch without cracking. Your diplomat brings you a list of all known independent kingdoms and territories. You may look into each of them and learn their race, culture, and lore, as well as conduct diplomacy with them. Chat, who would you guys like to know about? The dawning of tribe of Halbert? The province of the Yellow Shroomlings, the silent community, disgusted family of Nervessa, and Ubdik. Ibdik. Ibdik. I don't know. The province of Shroomlings. Province of Shroomlings. King Golberth Earthfoot. How's it going, Stone? I would say it's going pretty good, by the way. Ibdik if you dick. I dick if you dick. We all dick for Earth dick. What? Anyway, I like their images. They have a lot of people and a lot more wealth than me. I think we should be friends with the Shroomlings. What do you guys think? You think it's pronounced Ibdeck? Ibdeck? Ibdextrous. Clearly. I feel like I should be sipping wine while playing this game. Shrooms are fun, guys? I mean, obviously. We all knew that. Chat, I have a question. Would you play this game on a numpad or the numbers across the screen? Because I'm definitely playing it on the numpad. What do we want to do? Train diplomacy, kingdom information, leader information, unique locations. You are not powerful enough to attempt vassalization. Declare war. That seems bad. Let's do trade and diplomacy. Trade agreement? The province of the Yellow Shroomlings are very happy to trade with you, and you move that deal to take place immediately. Okay. Plus 16 relations with the province of Shroomlings. You now have a trade out route with the province of Yellow Shroomlings. Excellent. Cool. Trade and let's look at kingdom information. Watch them just be awful people. Known to be living mushrooms, the shroomlings hold only a little grasp of civilization and resort to their strange ways. Though not evil, they are not certainly often hostile to the unknown. It is people renowned for their yellow skin. They are a group of barely civilized folk. Their famed words: alliance, loyalty, sloth. I like these guys. I'm pouring some more coffee. So I guess we should ally with these boys. I just hope that, you know, they're not, like, completely useless in combat. Let's look at their laws. They use light mako as their currency. They do not believe in non-essential combat, thus they have no arena. And they do not allow slavery with their lands. They have a system of equality and spread their armies equally between themselves. Huh. I like these mushrooms. These dudes seem cool. I like them. Crown of the province of the Yellow Shroomlings. View their relations to other factions. Oh boy. They like one of the bandit gangs. They're not a huge fan of... Okay, so they don't like the Dawning Tribe of Halbert. They're very unfriendly towards the Midland Killers. Of course, they love themselves. I'm actually going to make the window a little bit wider because some text is, like, overlapping. So if I bump it out to here, that'll make my life a little easier, but now you guys can't see everything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to... stretch it out to there. It's taking me a little bit to, like, figure out exactly how big to make this window. There we go. That's a little better. Distinguished family of Nevada. I mean, we could just call them Nevada. We could just do that. Like, who cares? All these names are made up anyway. Well, they already like us more than anyone else right now. All right. Well, let's leave there. Let's ignore the distinguished family, or let's ignore, because like the Shroomlings don't like the Dawning Tribe of Halbert, so we'll leave them alone. All names are made up. I mean, you're not wrong. The diplomat tells you that diplomatic action with the silent community is not possible due to their lack of civility and savage nature. He confirms, however, that they seem to tolerate us. Master Clom, the mighty conqueror. Well, they seem very small. These are the holy underground golems. The silent community is made up of 732 troops, and is also, for those of you who maybe are just tuning in, this is what the game looks like on my screen, by the way. So, the silent community is made up of 732 troops, and is led by the Master Clom, the mighty conqueror. Known to be made of mundane material and brought to life by magic, the golems are often found strict rules to set by their creator. Blessed by their gods, its people have lived underground. They believe it in righteous and good, and lead by example. They are a group of barely intelligent savages. Their famed symbol is nothing. All right, well, we'll leave them alone. How's that? Let's check out Ibdik. IB Dick. IB Deck. IB Dexterous. King... No, it's definitely IB Dick. Oh my Christ. King of... Holy shit. Oh boy. Okay. Oh dear. I hope you guys are also laughing hysterically at this because this is amazing. Well, okay, so it's official. This might be the second greatest game ever made. Woo. I've laughed harder today twice than I have in months. I can't even drink my coffee. I'm laughing so hard. Oh, God. If no one clipped that, I swear to Christ, I'm going to just cry. All right. Woo. Trade and deploy. Let's kingdom information. The IB deck is made up of 1,350 troops and is led by King. Oh, no, I'm okay. I assure you I'm fine, Freskins. Known for their speed, their sharp claws, and they take the form of humans when not in direct moonlight. Its people are trained in the most elite quantity, thus are feared and respected for their combat prowess. They are a civilized group. With a king named fuck. Also, can I just say that the captions are amazing when I say fuck? Okay. Whew. Their famed words are, they die how they charged. Let's see if we can trade with these people. Faction relation, trade agreement. The IB deck agree to trade with you. I love how they don't have a faction image. It's just a question mark with a little shrug. We don't have an image for you, so here you go. All right, so we are now trading with the were leopards, the elite were leopards. I want to ally with them, and the shroomy peoples. You know, what if I just offer them an alliance? You send a request to alliance. Plus 18 relation with IB deck. I guess we are now IB dexterous. Cool. So I can now hire their troops, which I probably can't afford, so I'm not going to worry about it. Let's go back to the Shroomy boys, and then I think that we're going to go back to dealing with people. Let's see if I can ally with the Shroomy boys. 4. You send a request to ally with the yellow Shroomies. So we're now friends with the mushrooms and the furries. Good. God, I still can't get over King fuck. I still can't get over that. I can't. That's too fucking amazing. Okay. King Gilberth Earthfoot agrees to alliance and passed on his wishes that it results in a great deal of commerce. All right. Let's back up. And back up. And back up. And back up. Let's go back to our throne room. You enter the throne room and take your place at the throne of yesterday's lunch. You are told that there is a small line of 11 people waiting for you. You are visited by an old man who says if you agree to spare a few coins and his 12 kids are starving, give him 46 coins? 40 fucking 6 coins? Excuse me? How else do you think I'm going to, like, give everybody a universal income if you keep taking my fucking money? How else am I going to swim in my buckets of gold and my swimming pool filled with gold coins if you keep taking my damn coins? Chat, what do we think? Do we give this man coins or do I tell him to saw it off? If he's an old man, why doesn't he let his, If he's an old man, why doesn't his kids grow up and get a fucking job? The old man sighs and leaves your court. Sending the next visitor. You are visited by a loud man who wants to join your army because someone dared him that he wouldn't. Chat, okay, this one's up to you. 1, 2, or 3. Do we let him join the military? Do we refuse his enlistment, or do we send him to the dungeons? What do you think? 1, 2, or 3? Seems a bit too impulsive. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, meat shields for the meat hordes? We gotta feed those mushrooms somehow. Oh, God. CD Projekt Red offers you Gwent Season 4 key for advanced streaming purposes. I didn't realize they made 2 other seasons to that. Man, it's your own damn fault. I mean, isn't this kind of how the military works? You know, you decide you want to enlist, and so you go enlist. Well, he's decided he wants to enlist, so +1 peasant. That's peasant. The man shouts loudly, "To war!" before charging out of your court to collect his equipment. Send in the next one. You are visited by a traveling bard. He asks to show you the singing ways of the old Orcish. I am pretty good at this, he says. I shall play you a short song. All right, let's let him play us a short... Actually, let's ask him his name. The grunter reveals his name to be Malaknash. 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 The way I said that kind of sounds like something out of, Please let it just be more clicking. What, like... ask him of his origins. Well, it sure is a lot better than doing anything else, won't you agree? Listen to the song. +1 to the Musicians Guild. Total relation is 5. That was absolutely shocking. Just a shirtless orc grunting at us. Well, I mean, he is a grunter. Chat, clap, I think. Round of applause. What do we think? What do you think? Was that a great performance, or was that just acceptable? Great or acceptable? What do we think? I'm thinking that was a great performance. I think he's a very skilled grunter, in fact. He had a nice beat and rhythm. And a decent animation, too, so... I think we're going to go with that. That was absolutely shocking. I mean, it was kind of, but that was a great performance. Press any key to continue. Request and play again. Imagine if DF did that, Jesus. To the dungeons with him. Let him leave your court. Goodbye. Send in the next visitor. We have 8 left. You are visited by a young boy who enters your room and smiles and says, "Gold coin, gold coin." Give him nothing. The young boy looks at you and blows a raspberry. He threw a fucking tantrum. What a child. 7 people waiting for us. Send in the next one. You are visited by an unhappy butcher who wants to join your army, as his older brother once did. I like that they're all very clearly just the developer talking into a microphone. That's what I like about them, Hoba. I mean, that orc is probably very fun at parties, homing drunk. Yeah, I mean, sure. The unhappy butcher says, "You will not regret this decision this day," and leaves the court to collect his equipment. Send in the next one. 6 left. You are visited by a tavern goer who wishes to join the army because his children were eaten by goblins. So a drunken dude who wishes to join the army because his children were eaten by goblins. I mean, pretty valid reason to join the army, and he's not particularly ugly, and, you know, the military is probably given rations of rum anyway, so +1 pleasant. You are visited by an armed man who begs for permission to enlist in the mighty army of yesterday's lunch. Sure. +1 soldier. The armed man bows to you and says, "I pledge to fight for you to kill your enemies, and bring you glory. Send to the next visitor. The traveling game master visits your court and invites you to play a popular tavern game called Sudden Death. He says the game costs 20 gold per play and the prize is double your 20 gold. He plays the Western rules. He has 100 gold to bet. You have 1,603 gold. I feel like we should ask, how to play Sudden Death? The player is chosen up to 6 first rolls. 9 dice. Whenever the dice land on 6 are removed from play. In each turn, an active player must get at least 6 to remain in the game. A player who does not get 6 loses. Thanks for the raid, Zychrom. How was your strum? If the player clears all the dice on his turn, he wins. No, thanks. I'm good. The man nods and leaves. Next visitor. 3 left. You are visited by a small goblin. He says something in goblin tongue and hands you a gold coin. Hobo, do your damn job. You have one job. Hobo, do the thing before Freskins does it again. There you go. Thank you, Hobo. It's good. Thanks. I'm all right. I'm in an oddly good mood today. Oddly enough, it's a very strange feeling. I'm not used to it. You are visited by a small goblin who says something in goblin tongue and hands you a gold coin. I just kind of want to take his coin and just be like, fuck off. Take the coin. You take the coin from the goblin who bows to you before running away and shouting things in goblin tongue. You are visited by a young boy who asks for a single gold coin. We could give him the goblin's gold coin. What do you think, chat? Oddly good mood. Yeah, right? I mean, I feel like a human for the first time in like 4 days. 5 days. Basically, I felt like utter garbage since Saturday. Today I feel okay, so that's pretty good. Must be something in the air. I think I'm in an oddly good mood because I sold 2 things on Craigslist since Sunday. And, yeah. That's a young boy. That's a small child.
Look at the bone.
Dollars? Thanks for the dollars. Hobo, haha, you're not in first anymore. Get wrecked. Thanks for the $5. Cheers, some old guy. But yeah, it's best bone. Give him nothing. The boy frowns and leaves your courtroom. Next one. There's a lone visitor, the final visitor. You are visited by an armed man who seeks glory and wants to find it fighting for you. Allow him to enlist. +1 soldier. And back out of the court. You know what? Let's end the current year. Why not? We attack the bandit horde. We attack the Great Goblin Kingdom. We attack the Shivering Soul Fellowship. We attack the Midland Killers. We attack the Great Hounds. We attack the Spoken Grouse. We attack the Marvelous Boltmen. We attack the Dawning Tribe of Helbert. We attack the province of Yellow Shroomlings. We attacked the Silent Community. We attacked the Distinguished Family of Nevada. And we attacked the no, I don't want to attack any of these. I mean, we could attack one of the bandits that we're at war with. Let's launch no attacks, because I'm not sure with this. You receive a report of the goings-on last year. You can read through them in detail and look at them, or look at a more simplified version. Let's look at a little child version of this, because I baby. You were pillaged for 168 gold by 3 groups. Cool. You enlist 17 soldiers from your 5 lands, and your knights train 25 peasants into soldiers. Notable events. Lerinch the Goblin Slaver has been killed in what appears to be a revolt by imprisoned goblins. An unexpected unexplainable magical explosion has led to the death of 19 of your soldiers. Jesus Christ. A general bandit level has risen. New bandits taking up arms. New level is 49. IB Dick invaded the lands of the Shivering Soul Fellowship. Of course, King Fuck is doing great work over there. Great Hounds attempted to raid the lands of the province of the Yellow Shroomlings, but were unsuccessful. Total finance, the treasury has increased by 817 gold. Ooh, and your bank has increased 1 gold in interest. You receive a report. Move on. Year 2 beginneth here at this place. Yesterday's lunch. I mean, who doesn't raid and run? It's literally what everybody does. No attacks. What is this? Peace sim? Valid point. I don't know what I'm doing, sim, but because of the raising bandit numbers, I guess we're going to go attack the bandits next year. Has anybody here bought this game since we started here? I'm curious. You mean Freeways was taken over by Evil Ways? Yeah, right. Damn those nuclear power plants. All right. Well, let's start off by exploring, shall we? By the way, is anybody like curious about what the fuck this game is? Anybody that just came in? If you have any questions, I can't answer them because I don't know, but I can like explain the concepts, I think, or chat can. Let's explore the realm. Northern lands. Let's go east. Once again. We found the Scorpion Fighting Pit. You pass by a small walled pit surrounded by drunk and angry Easterners. As you near the pit, you discover it is a scorpion fighting pit, with folk betting on the outcome of the fights. The pit has 589 gold to be won. I mean, I could bet on a scorpion fight or just watch it for the same cost. I kind of want to buy the pit. Attack the scorpion fighting pit. That seems like a bad idea because they have scorpions. This is like a low budget Case of Cud. This game is a text-based... no, it's nothing like Case of Cud. It's a text-based kingdom management game. So it's more like a really low budget 4X. Sort of. With a really large amount CK free. Well, it's not free. It's on Steam for how much is it? I should check. $8.99 Canadian dollars. Closed captions is doing good work. But yeah, that's this. FG owns it, so you should bug her to stream it. Although she won't, because she doesn't stream good games. She just streams games with fancy graphics. Nothing cool or interesting ever. Throwing shade! Anyway, it's the best real dollars. And it's colorful, too. $7.99 in real muns? Yeah. How's that? And it's not on Humble. That makes me sad. I kind of wish it was. What about Riles? I don't know what that means. What's Riles? Oh, you mean Brazilian dollars? It's also an itch. You could buy it DRM free. So you could also do that. Let's bet on a scorpion fight. Why not? You pay entry fee of 25 gold coins and stand to watch a fight. The gates slide open and the two scorpions emerge. Pincers snapping and stabbing. You watch as the fast eastern scorpion and albino common scorpion charge in and prepare to fight. Chat, which scorpion do we bet on? I didn't even know that was the name of the Saudi currency, so... Fast Eastern boy? Okay, here, you know what? I'm gonna do an actual pull. And as always, yes, you can actually, like... Oh, never mind. Twitch is breaking and won't let me run an actual pull. So I can't make you guys bet actual money on it. So instead, I will just go with... let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 for 1. 1, 2, 3 for 2. Okay, we're going with 1. Fast Eastern boy. How much do you want to bet? Max bet is 614. Chat, how much do we bet? All of it? I like that. 67. All right. You place your bet of 67 on the Fast Eastern Scorpion. And stand to win 134 gold in the fight. Ooh. The common albino Scorpion leaps forth. And the Fast Scorpion takes 4 damage. The albino Scorpion leaps forth. And the Fast Eastern Scorpion takes 1 damage. And the albino Scorp won. And I lose a bunch of money. Let's watch. Let's bet on another one. You pay the entry fee, yada, yada, yada. Wounded Common Scorpion or Old Common Scorpion? Which one do we go for, chat? Wounded or Old? Wounded or Old? Fast, not good aim, just fast. I think I'm going with Old. Old boy? Old boy, yeah, old boy. We'll go with the old Scorp. The old Scorp, we have our max bet is 706 gold. Let's go with Wounded is secretly powerful. 2 bet 2. Hundo, let's go 50. Wounded Common Scorpion, 10 HP. The Old Common Scorpion leaps forth and hits the Wounded Scorpion for 1 damage. The Old Common Scorpion leaps forth and hits the Wounded Scorpion for 1 damage. Hits him again for 1 damage. And again for 1 damage. And again for 1 damage. And then the Wounded Scorpion leaps forth and hits the Old Common Scorpion for 1 damage. The Old Common Scorpion leaps forth and hits the Wounded Scorpion for 1 damage. Come on, old boy. Old boy. Old Common Scorpion leaps forth and hits the Wounded Scorpion for 1 damage. 3, 2, 1. Poggles. Can I get a PogChamp clap chat, please? The Old Scorpion leaps forth and hits the Wounded Common Scorpion for a final blow. And we get 100 gold coins. We made our money back. What do you guys think? Should we bet again? Let's do it again. Why not? Let's bet on another fight. Do we bet on the small ferret scorpion or the enchanted common scorpion? I think I'm going with the small ferret scorpion here. I mean, it's like cockfighting, right? Absolute. Shh. It's not a house always wins situation, Stone. Actually, it totally is. Small ferret scorpion. How much do you want to bet? Let's bet 50 again. I like that. You place your bet of 50 on the small ferret scorpion and stand to win 100 gold for the fight. God, that thing has a lot of HP. Leaps forth and does 2 damage. Ooh, we're getting wrecked. The small ferret scorpion leaps forth and hits the enchanted scorpion for 2 damage. Oh god, then we take 4. Oh my god, the small scorpion jumps forward and hits the enchanted scorpion for a total of 8 damage, folks. This could be a comeback, or this is going to end very quickly. And, nope, still going. We're still alive. And the small ferret scorpion jumps forward and hits the enchanted scorpion. Is such a fucking tank for 1 gold damage. 3 more damage from the small scorp. Our small scorp boy is still alive, still in this fight, keeping it going with the 12 damage on with the 12 HP still total on the enchanted common scorpion. We are down 50%, folks. If you can do that again, then the small keeps going. Check it and whap. Shed single tear. Womp womp. Yep. I want to do one more. This is fun. You pay the entry fee, yada yada. Okay. Half dead Eastern Scorpion or the small Southern. I'm kind of going with the small Southern. He's playing with the Scorpions. Half dead, not gonna lose. Half dead, not gonna lose. Caps? I mean, that's fine. Caps is fine. Just don't obnoxiously caps. Please caps responsibly. Also, hey Phineas, I hope you do as well. I'm kind of leaning small Southern, but like I feel like the half dead only needs to hit the small Southern once. Going small Southern. How much do you want to bet? 150. Sick. 151. The half-dead Scorpion. The small Southern Scorpion hits it for 2 damage. 1 damage. Uh-oh. Yeah, we should have gone with the small Southern. Chat. Y'all owe me. We go in again. The 6-clawed Eastern Scorpion or the fast Southern Scorpion? Did I win? I thought I lost. Maybe I misread. Did I win? Shit. 6-claw. I mean... Oh, did I win? Oh, well, fuck it then. I thought I lost. I must have read it backwards. I mean, obviously we bet on the 6-clawed. How much do you want to bet? Damn it! I can't bet that much. You're right, I did win. 66. Chat's all just like all or nothing. Nah, 66. The 6-clawed Scorpion leaps forth and hits the Southern Scorpion for 4 damage. Oh wow, it's got a lot less HP. The 6-clawed Scorpion jumps forth and leaps forward and hits the fast Southern Scorpion for 3 damage, and Southern Scorpion Boy is dead. And I get more money. Let's bet again. We gambling, boys. I don't like loot boxes in games. Remember that. I won't play games with loot boxes. You know, okay, it's a true story. There was a really, really, really bad Pirates of the Caribbean 3 video game that I had at one point. Literally the only thing I did. What else do you expect me to be doing? Literally the only thing I did in that game was play poker. I played so much poker that I completely leveled up my character to max level. Because you could use gold in-game to buy experience. So I literally would leave it, break 3 barrels, get some gambling money, go into the den, gamble, until I either won my money back or had enough to buy a level, or I would just leave and break more barrels. And I literally leveled up to maximum level in the first level of the game, just betting and poker. Anyway, wounded Eastern Scorpion or large common Scorpion? I think I'm going with the large common. And let's bet 420, obviously. The wounded Eastern Scorpion, 18 versus the large common. The wounded Eastern Scorpion leaps forward and hits the common Scorpion for 3 damage. The wounded Eastern leaps forward and hits the common one for 1 damage. Come on, boy. Large common Scorpion leaps forth and hits the wounded Eastern Scorpion for 2. Wounded Eastern Scorpion scrapes me down a little bit more, and a little bit more, and a little bit more. Come on, boy. And the large common Scorpion leaps forth and hits the wounded one for 4 damage. The large common Scorpion leaps forth and hits the wounded one for 6 damage. Come on. No, don't you fucking dare.
You suck.
I'm going with the black Duneland Scorpion in this one, not the large Duneland Scorpion. Max bet. You place your bet of 1,034 on the black Duneland Scorpion. You stand to win 2,068 gold in the fight. The large Duneland Scorpion leaps forward and hits me for 8 damage. What the fuck? The black Duneland Scorpion hits him for 3. Gambling is great! Fuck yeah, motherfuckers. Can I buy the place yet? The pit doesn't have that much. I can't gamble anymore. They have no more money. Hell yeah! We have 3,010 gold. Bye, boys. Sucks to be y'all. Let's keep exploring, shall we? You wander for a while and discover nothing new. All right, let's wander a little more. The warm breeze sends you wandering in circles. Let's head home. And they're like, where's the king been? Well, I'm gonna get shanked? Nah. Can I afford any kingdom upgrades? No. I kind of just want to, like, I'm not sure. I'm drunk. I'll be honest. If you lost that 420, you would have totally destroyed the place. I mean, I was going to destroy the place if I lost again. Like, if I lost my all-in, I was fully ready to just invade the fucking place. Let's go to the throne room. Send in next visitor. 15 people waiting. You are visited by an ex-member of yesterday's lunch militia. He says he was wrongly removed from the militia and asks to join you. Accept him, reject him, or execute him. What do you think, chat? Execute him. We know which direction Freeways is going. Yeah, he got booted once. You get booted twice. He scowls and charges out. Send in the next visitor. You are visited by a man who says you are needed in a great debate. There are 3 men, each with a face they think is most ugly face in the land, and you need to settle it. Look at the first face. Chat, feast your eyes. Okay. They're all terrible. Okay. Now the second one. Very strange face. Large, like a spud, with a monobrow stretching across his face. A huge set of teeth, one missing, and several moles on his face. Or 3. His face is grotesque with lumps all over it, warts dotted around it. One eye can be seen where the left eye should only be a strange lump. Only a strange lump can be seen. 3? 3? Yep. 3? Do we all agree 3? Yeah, okay. This is the ugliest face. Well, that settles it then. Thank you for your help. Okay. You are visited by a blacksmith who claims one of your soldiers killed his chickens. I wish I could ask him where his claims came from. Refuse his request. I see. Farewell then. And he leaves. You are visited by a drunk knight who says, "My king, I wish to venture. I wish to venture into, carry the banner of yesterday's lunch on my shirt because I vomited. Allow him to quest. Good luck, boy. Have fun. Next visitor. You are visited by a traveling bard who says he will play a song on his little goblin drums. I am pretty good at this. I am pretty good at this. I shall play you a song. Let's listen to the song, chat. Get ready to clap. The drummer nods and prepares to play for you. That was a great performance, I'd say. It's a goblin, not a kobold, B-lug. Jesus. Don't get the two confused. These ones bring goblinite. Kobolds just steal your shit. I think that was great. Goblin best part. Let's listen to him again. Drummer nods and says, "You're welcome." Request him play again. Well, actually, let's ask his name. The drummer says his name is Nrog. Let's ask him of his origins. A proud member of the Musicians Guild, he says. A source of great joy for all. Let's ask him to play again. Hire it. It was absolutely shocking. Should we pay him for his performance? I mean, obviously, we just won Rich's gambling. What do you think? I think we should pay him for his performance. What do we think? Yes? No? Pay the gobble? +2 relation with... Only 2? Come on. The drummer thanks you. Thanks the god for such a glorious moment. Nrog the traveling drummer. Offer to hire him as a member of your staff. Nrog the drummer says he is not currently looking for full-time work. I mean, we did just, like, pay him a bunch of money. To the dungeons with him! I mean, allow him to leave your court. Nrog the drummer leaves the court. Gobble waifu? Nah, I'm good. 10 people left. You are visited by a nomadic knight. My king, I wish to venture into the unknown carrying the banner of yesterday's lunch. All right. Okay. Next one. You are visited by a traveling jester who says, Hail and well met. My aim is to make you laugh hysterically with a hand-waiting joke. All right. Tell us a joke. 2 orc hunters were riding along the road to go bear hunting. They came upon a fork in the road. There's a sign that read bear left. So they went home. I mean, the fact that you just linked a 9gag image distresses me. I chuckled. He seems to be awaiting a response to the joke. It was an okay joke. I mean, that's what Stone said. He said it was okay. What do you think, chat? Okay? Was terrible? Was good enough to be paid? That joke was so bad to the dungeons with him. Hire him as a member of your staff. Good joke, good joke, good joke. That was a good joke. It was pretty good. All right. The traveling jester smiles with a grin so wide it stretches from ear to ear. Ugh. Ugh. Before bowing and leaving. Send in the nextie. You are visited by a homeless townsman who claims one of your soldiers burned down his farm when confronted about stealing an apple. He says his livelihood is gone and he has nothing. Oh, big baby. Fucking $345? Holy shit. No. How else am I going to afford my gambling budget? Non-scorpion, right? You are visited by a befouled scholar who claims one of your soldiers lost money to him in a bet and fled, and he wants his due. No. You lost a bet. What? Word gets out. Your soldiers can do as they wish with impunity. Uh-oh. You are visited by a man who claims one of your soldiers threw rocks at his children and called them little trolls. I pay him the $11. Rumors of your generosity spread. Excellent. That guy was cheaper. You are visited by a foreign bard who says he has to join the army because he lost a bet. Chat, this one's up to you. What do you think? That's why I didn't click on it, because it was a 9gag video. I won't click on anything from 9gag, because fuck 9gag. Sing the enemy to death. Yeah! That scared the hell out of me. Jesus, Gabe. Calm down. Holy shit. The foreign bard bows down to you and lets out a wild war cry before charging out of your throne room to collect his equipment. It's terrifying. Free meat for the meat grinder. Yeah. Send in the next one. 4 people left. Then we end the year. You are visited by an armed man who wishes to fight for you to avenge the death of his brother. Allow him to enlist. You are visited by a young boy who really wants a coin so he can throw it into a magic well. Chat, do I give the kid a coin? At least he's honest about what he's going to do with it. See, like, there's other kids that have asked for, Wait, what do you mean we made a bad decision? With which one? That doesn't look like a kid? You don't look like a kid. The boy goes red in the face and grins and runs away giggling. That's terrifying. All right, next, send in the next visitor. You are visited by a traveling bard who asks to play a song for you in his elven lute. Ew, an elf. For the price of 18 gold. I am a beginner. I shall play you a short song. Okay, so hold on. We've had other bards visit that offer to play for free that state that they're pretty good. This person is a beginner and is asking for money. I shall permit him to leave the court. -1 relations with the Musicians Guild. Go away. One final visitor. You are visited by an armed man who says he will join your army for a fee of 15 gold. No. The armed man says, okay, thank you. Let's leave. Let's end the... actually, hold on. There's one thing I would like to do. Range diplomacy. Let's look at the bandit groups. The Shivering Soul Fellowship, the Midland Killers. Let's look at the Midland Killers, and I think those are the ones we're going to go for. I can bribe them to stop raiding me. Let's view their stats. Yeah, we're going to attack the Midland Killers. That's basically what I wanted to know. Let's end the year. Number 6. We attack the Midland Killers. Skirmish, raid, invade. I need some information about the bandits to declare a course of action. Quick battle with the least chance of skirmishes. Raid their lands and plunder their goods, but with some... Let's raid them. General Aimon says, good. What will the attacking force be made up of? Send everyone but my peasants. Send half of the troops. Let's send half of the troops, I think. General Aimon, the small-eared, says, oh, how I love a good raid. Let's get everything set and await your command, my lord. Enemy has 40 men remaining. I lost a lot of kills, peasants. The raid was a failure and your men were slain. But they have 40 men left. What? Sure, let's read through a simple report. You enlist 20 soldiers. One of your knights leaves to become a knight errant. A group of 6 of your peasants flee to join the bandit horde. The bandit horde hire a small warband of 25 bandits. The bandit level has risen. New folk have turned bandit. New level is now 47. Yesterday's lunch attempted to raid the Midland Killers, but were unsuccessful. The province of the Yellow Shroomlings raided the lands of the Great Hounds. The distinguished family of Nevada raided the lands of IB Dick. Well, we have to fight them now because they're our allies. IB Dick destroyed the Shivering Soul Fellowship. Okay. And the marvelous Boltman attempted to raid the province of the Yellow Shroomlings. Your treasury increased by 2,545 gold, and your bank has increased by 1 gold in interest. IB Dick, yes. And their king is literally named King Fuck, 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 Fuck. I'm not making that up. They are, they were werecats, right? They were like... They were wear something. They're like half man, half furry, and their king's literally name is King FK 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 FK. Were leopards, that was it. I want to say were lions. Anyway, I'm being very racist. All right, move on. God, this game is wonderful. Let's go exploring, shall we? Explore the realm. We also need to hire some soldiers, I think. Put some respect on his name. King fuck. 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 I mean, they're aware of something, not a why something. Come on, man. And I didn't say that they were a when something. But they're definitely aware of something. Let's go to the Eastern Grasslands again. Should we go back? Let's see if the Scorpion Fighting Pit has money again. Ooh, they do. Well, obviously, we're going to bet on a Scorpion fight. Time to bet on... You pay the entry fee of 25 gold coins to watch the fight. All right. Chat. The Redlands... Red Drylands Scorpion or the tri-pronged Parched Lands Scorpion. I like how Stones are like, oh, God. Well, why not, Freskins? It's obviously our king's favorite hobby. Someone needs an intervention. All right, so how are you going to make me have an intervention then? Also, Chad, red or tri-pronged? What do you think? Tri-pronged or red? You guys are leading tri-pronged? The try-hard? We're going to try hard on this? All right. Tri-pronged. Oh, really? Chat, how much do I bet? What do we think? I mean, we could just make this be over quickly. Potentially. Fine, all in. You place your bet of 1,027 on the tri-pronged Parch. You are stand to win 2,054 gold in the fight. Well, the tri-pronged plunges. The tri-pronged Parched Lands Scorpion leaps forth and hits the Dryland Scorpion for 1 damage. Man, that Drylands is a lot of HP. We hit it a second time for 8 damage. Ooh, the red Dryland Scorpion hits the tri-pronged for 6. And we're dead. Well, time to win our money back. The cursed Duneland Scorpion or the large. I'm leaning cursed. Cursed or large, chat? What do we think? I'm going cursed. But it's also cursed. Gotta win our money back. The cursed Duneland... Ooh, okay, so once again, we're the underdog. But the cursed Dunelands Scorpion leaps forth and hits the large Ferret Scorpion for 3 damage. We hit it again for 4. We hit it again for 4. It did 10 to us. And we're dead. Gotta win that back. You know, like... I'm gonna go with the white Eastern Scorpion. And we're gonna bet all that I have. The small Parched Lands Scorpion leaps forth and hits the white Eastern Scorpion for 2 damage. The white Eastern Scorpion leaps forth and hits the small one for 1. We hit it again for 2. We hit it again for 1. We hit it again for 1. We hit it again for 2. It hits us for 2. We hit it again for 1. And it's dead. Whew. I didn't bankrupt my kingdom yet. All right. Bet on the Scorpion. All right. I think I'm going with the fast Eastern Scorpion. Max bet is 1896. Jesus fuck. All right. Well, we better bet on another scorpion. A half-dead Parched Lands scorpion or an armored oasis. Obviously, we're going with the armored oasis. And 2678. Oh boy. You place your bet of 2678 on the armored oasis scorpion, and you stand to win 5,356 gold in the fight. Oh, wow, we have a lot of HP. The Armored Oasis Scorpion leaps forth and hits the half-dead Parched Lands Scorpion for 2 damage. It hit us for 1. It hit us again. We get it down by 3. Half-dead Land Scorpion's down to 7 HP, with the Armored Oasis Scorpion still in the heavy lead. It's a grueling battle, but the Armored Oasis Scorpion comes out on top. I have earned 5,356 gold through your bet. Well, okay. So we're doing okay. Let's go again. And we bet once again. All right, we're definitely going with the Armored Oasis Scorpion again because that was just fucking bonkers. 1164 is obviously our bet, and putting our whole country's finances on the line. We bet it, and the Armored Common Scorpion versus the Armored Oasis Scorpion. Come on, Oasis, boys. Come on, Oasis. Doing good so far. Come on. Pushing it. They hit. It's coming down to the wire. Pretty even fight on both sides, but the Armored Common Scorpion is behind the Armored Oasis Scorpion. 4 damage. It's coming down to the wire. And we lost. All right, final one. Let's go with the Black Southern Scorpion. And obviously, we're betting the 2,353 for the maximum bet. And it hit us for 4. We hit it for 8. It hit us for 3. And we win. See, I told you it was worth it. All right. Just need to do that a couple more years in a row, and then we'll have enough to buy the pit. You see, little did they know when we inherited the throne after mysterious accidents, they didn't realize that they'd hired a compulsive gambler. You notice a strange white millstone on the side of the road. In a strange ancient language, looking at it, you feel more determined to carry on. The shifting wandering eastern sands mislead you aimlessly. Final attempt, and we find Old Sandstone Ruins and a mystery slaver. Let's go to the mystery slaver. You approach a small, unassuming dune of sand and see a gazebo with several cages underneath, covered in material to obscure what lies inside. The overlapping gazebo is small and is a small man who answers to the name the Mystery Slaver. He offers you to keep the slave inside the cage, each cage costing 50 gold coins. Arrest the man for slaving, speak to the man, force tribute from the man. I think we should force tribute of the man to fuel our gambling addiction. What do you guys think, chat? Take the 3 and arrest him? I mean, we definitely don't have a gambling problem or anything. Or am I going for a lawful or chaotic playthrough? That is up to you to decide. I do what I want. Obviously, we're going to force the man to pay tribute. The man agrees to pay an annual tribute to you. 50. Minus 50 to 200 gold coins per tribute. Alrighty, bud. Let's leave. Let's go to the Old Sandstone Ruins. You approach some old sandstone ruins. It is unclear what once stood here, be it a fortress town or something else entirely. But the only thing that is clear is that time swallowed it whole and left little behind. There is a small hut next to the ruins that appears to be occupied. Enter the hut. Who are you? Who am I? Tell others about this hut. Let's ask, who are you? I am Warsim, the all-knowing. Many years ago, I began a pursuit of all information. I sought to learn all about these eastern lands. I was born, and now I know all there is to know. Tell me about... Okay. You are the ruler of yesterday's lunch. I should not need to tell you of yourself. Tell me about this hut. I built this hut out of ruined sandstone and other nearby material. I seemed like it would be a good place. I have a big beard and lots of nose hair. Some wild eyebrows. Calm down there, Spock. Do you get visits often here? Very rarely, but the occasional passing traveler heading usually to the artifact market or rim. How do you get food here? Do you leave the hut often? Tell me about the scorpion fighting pit. Yes, the scorpion fighting pit has been there for a while. Easterners keep ourselves entertained, but unlike the northern savages, we do it without beating each other into bloody pulps. The artifact market is without a doubt the core of Farad. It is the way of popularity. I'm regretting doing this voice because it's starting to hurt my throat. Wealth of fame is most people who have come here come purely to visit the market. Who runs the artifact? How do I find the artifact? What? No one knows who is in charge. Some say it's the Council of Wizards. Others say it's magical gods and sits within. But that's just a rumor. Have you visited the market? Yes, once long ago. It's to sell a strange black orb I found in these ruins. It's a small gallery, a strange thing to exist, but who am I to judge? All right. I guess we'll back all the way out. Well, actually, I think I've got one more exploration point, so let's do that first. Oh, we found Fort Gormek. Oh, really? That's neat, actually. Can I see? Fort Gormek is a strange place built of foreign architecture. The fort is presided over by Yorick, the Oppressor, and is filled entirely with orcs who are believed to have fled the orcish mainlands. Attack the fort. 610 forks are here. I don't have enough money to buy it. Arrange a meeting with Yorick, the Oppressor. Watch an Orc Brawl. Can I bet on Orc Brawls? Let's arrange a meeting. After talking with the guard at the gate, you successfully arrange a meeting with the ruler of Gorthmek, Yorick the Oppressor. Yorick is a large orc with a horned helm, worn proudly on his brow. He looks unpleased. What is it? Will you trade with me? I don't trade. I take. Okay. Let's watch an Orc Brawl. You look at the crowd of orcs and quickly notice a pair of them engaged in brutal fight. Gottschalk, the unprepared, lands a punch on the opponent. Gottschalk the unprepared swings but misses the opponent. Gottschalk the unprepared barely touches the opponent with a wide swing. Gottschalk the unprepared lands a light punch on the opponent. This is like Dwarf Fortress minus the ASCII, like tiles and movement and lag. Gottschalk the unprepared barely touches the opponent with a wide swing. Gottschalk the unprepared lands a bone-shattering punch on the opponent. Gottschalk the unprepared lands a bone-shattering punch on the opponent. Ratger the demigod lands a punch on the opponent. It's a comeback. Ratger the demigod swings but misses the opponent. Gottschalk the unprepared barely touches the opponent, and the opponent with a wide swing. Gottschalk Gottschalk the Unprepared lands a light punch on the opponent. Ratgar the Demigod lands a punch on the opponent. Gottschalk the Unprepared barely touches the opponent with a wide swing. Ratgar the Demigod swings but misses the opponent. Ratgar the Unprepared swings but misses the opponent. Gottschalk the Unprepared lands a bone-shattering do I keep saying the Unprepared? Lands a bone-shattering punch on the opponent. Gottschalk the Unprepared lands a bone-shattering punch on the opponent. And the fighting is finally over. And the winner of the fight, Gottschalk is Gottschalk the Unprepared. Let's speak to a random orc. They seem like wonderful folk. Talk bad about Uric the Oppressor, and I'll slice your throat. Okay. Oh, hey! Galbuk the Grunter is here. You approach Galbek, an orc so ugly. If anyone sees his face, they may break into a fit of rage and beat him to death. He is the local war grunter. He makes war grunts to get the fort ready for battle. He asks you what you want. Listen to the song of his people. I was going to say, I'm wondering how long this is going to go on for. He begins to grunt the song of his people. Let's see if I can listen to him again. Listen to the song of his people. Lovely. I think I like this game, chat. Turn him around to see his face.
Yeah!
You greatly underestimated the ugliness of Galbuk's face. Upon seeing his decrepit boil and sore covered your face. A decrepit boil and sore covered your face. Your men shout, "Monster!" and attack him. Soon after, you find you are in battle with the entire garrison. Well, General Aimon the Small-Eared, my lord, we need to discuss troop assignments. Assign all of my troops? A skirmish can be a good way to thin the enemy's numbers ready for invasion.
Pathetic.
After your men lose the battle, your fort leader emerges and shouts, "Pathetic." All right. Well, I think we need to go hire some mercenaries with our gambling recruits. Because I got no soldiers left. What's this? Militia recruitment signs, more hireable recruits. 1 in 20 chance of recruiting a knight each turn. So all my dudes were slaughtered, by the way. I have no soldiers left. I didn't die? I was kind of hoping I would die. I'm not going to lie. I was actively hoping I was going to die there. Nobility post. All right, let's do both. Let's hire soldiers. 50. All right. Let's just end the year. Oh. Good point. We should see the visitors first. 7? Yes. 15 people. You are visited by a young man, disgraced knight. My king, I wish to traverse the realm, doing good deeds in such in your name. Allow him to do his quest. Send in next visitor. The guards bring forward a man who is accused of smuggling. Ask him to explain himself. Prisoner told me your lands were weak. Fenor told me your lands were weak, and he was right. Ask the arresting guard for a statement. He's clearly guilty, my lord. Chat, what do we do? Nobody. We inherited the throne by accident. Execute this bandit scum. The man does not flinch and is quickly killed on the spot. You are visited by a morbidly obese man who wishes to join your army, as his prized chicken was killed by a rebel. I'm thinking no. We need strong, healthy people in the military. He says, fine, I accept. Have a good day, and he leaves. You are visited by an armed man who wishes to wishes to fight for you because he wishes to make right of the wrongs in his life. Sure, allow him to enlist. A shady man walks into your court and invites you to play a coin flip game. He tells you it will cost you 10 coins per play. You can call heads or tails. Chat, heads or tails? Heads or tails? Oh, you know, just playing king with a gambling problem. Don't play? You don't play. Nah, did I say that was an option? Of course we're going to gamble. With a king. Come on, please. Tails? Aha! We won 10 gold. All right, now what? Heads or tails? Ah. 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 Excellent. Excellent. He's got 50 bucks left. Should we just let him go? Or keep going? I mean, you mean perfect management of a glorious kingdom of yesterday's lunch. King Burrito is doing his best, okay? Force him to give you all of his gold. Shady man groans and says, fine, take it. All right. The shady man says, you're going to have to arrest me for it. You're going to have to arrest me for it because I won't give up. Fine, arrest him? No, don't. Seize the gold and throw him out. Your guards grab the gold and throw the shady man out. And you take the bag of 50 gold. You are visited by a traveling bard who asks to show you the old clicking ways for a price. I'm a beginner and I shall play you a short song. No. Send in the next visitor. You are visited by an unhappy stick collector who enters the throne room and says he's been sent by the village elder to bring all two of boys of age. You are visited by an unhappy stick collector who enters the throne room and says he has been sent by a village elder to bring all 2 of the boys of age from the village to have them put into the army. He says the elder expects some small finder's fee. Pay the man 20 gold. Forcefully enlist the boys and pay nothing. What do we think, chat? It's a stick collector, because not a stick collector, not the stick collector. Is it tilted too much left? No, that's just the way the game looks. Trust me. I mean, I could stretch it more, but it's not going to do much. We could also do that, in theory. Then we could play real hard mode. Most of them died. You know you're not wrong. And we did win a lot of money gambling, so. Send in the next visitor. You are visited by an old disgraced knight. My king, I seek a quest worthy of me. No, you're disgraced. Jesus. This 7 are waiting. You are visited by an armed man who asks your permission to enlist in the mighty army of yesterday's lunch. Sure, +1 soldier. You are visited by a wise blacksmith who claims one of your soldiers borrowed some gold and died before you could pay it back. A likely story. The wise blacksmith says, I brought a scroll and quill to write down of our glorious meeting. I can see there is no point of remembering it. And then he balls it up and throws it on the floor before leaving. You are visited by a farmer who says says a dispute needs to be settled. My neighbor's daughter has broken off her courtship with my son for another boy in our village, and my son is heartbroken and it isn't working very well in the fields. What can I do? Beat him, obviously. Force the neighbor's daughter to return to him. It'll be better with time. Rumors of your wisdom spread. Okay. You are visited by an old man who is collecting money for his village after their crops have failed. He seems desperate. You know what? We need people to not hate us. We give them the 56 gold. You are visited by an armed man who asks your permission to enlist in the mighty army. We allow him. You are visited by an unemployed miner who has inherited a box of Yeti toenails from a distant family member but wishes to give it to you instead. Accept them? Thanks for the 15 gold. You are visited by Rither, the scout leader of Dawning, a mercenary group, up to 297 men. We know we're worth it, and we'll chip in a little off the top. The usual price is 7,593. I don't have enough money. I'm gonna try it. You don't have the gold, damn it! Well, there's no one left. Let's end the current year. Let's attack the Midland Killers, but I'm just going to skirmish with them. Quick battle with the least chance of casualties. Send everyone but my peasants. I don't actually think I have any peasants. General Aimon says a skirmish can be a good way to thin the enemy's numbers for an invasion. Good plan. It was a failure. We lost 10 men. We lost 55 men. Aimon says, my lord, we are under attack from the Midland Killers. Do you want to see the battle? Or you can catch the result of the battle later in your turn reports. Yes, I would like to watch the battle. You receive word of a group of mountain bandits have formed a new gang called the Prime Alpaca Mountain Raiders. Interesting. I have 19 men. But we've got plenty of gold. Good. We can go gamble. You don't think Aimon is a very good general? I don't either, but you know, that's fine. We can still bet on our scorpion fights. Cursed Deep South Scorpion. And max bet is 220. Fucking pittance. You placed your bet of 220 gold coins on the Cursed Deep South Scorpion. Your stand to win 440 in the fight. The Cursed Deep South Scorpion has 14 HP. The Wounded Deep South Scorpion hits the Cursed one for 2 damage. Ooh, hits us again for 3. Ooh, we hit them for 1. And hits us again for 3. We hit it for 1. We hit it for 4. We hit it for 5. Uh-oh, it hit us for 3. And we're dead. Shit. Well, bet on the Scorpion fight. Let's see. Chat, this one you pick. Half Dead, Southern Scorpion, or the White Oasis Scorpion? What do we think about it? Half Dead sounds bad, so too. 4, 6, 5. The half-dead Southern Scorpion leaps forth and hits the Oasis Scorpion for 2 damage. Wow, we got more HP than it. We hit it for 3. We hit it for 2. It hits us for 1, and we kill that baby little white oasis scorpion with our half-dead scorpion boy. And we get 930 gold. Excellent. Well, thank you for the free money, nerds. The pit doesn't have any money to bet on the match. Should I? No, I'm not going to attack them. This is my favorite place. I don't think I have anywhere else to explore there. Yeah, let's keep exploring. We found an ancient rubble. You see an envoy of a foreign king, whose banner you do not recognize. You approach and explain that you are the ruler of this land and ask him his business. He claims he is passing through the realm in search of noble knights to fight for his cause, and will hire a single one of your knights if you so permit. What do you think, chat? Do we give him the knight? I mean, it's a lot of money. 1,500 gold coins. Let's go to the trading post that we discovered. You approach a small patch of sand with generic old rubble littered all over it. There's some kind of ruins in the Ferret Desert. It's very ancient rubble. There's nothing I can do there. Useless. Well, we need to recruit some troops. Hire units. Let's hire... Can afford 115 of them. Let's hire 50. Let's hire 3 knights. Let's go to diplomacy. Independent kingdoms. I be dick. It's going good. We are a king with a gambling problem named King Burrito of the kingdom of yesterday's lunch. And we're about to go speak with the group of I be Dick, with the leader King Fuck, to try and hire some soldiers. Train diplomacy. Hire troops. Hire 1 elite were-leopard. 5 elite were-leopards. Let's hire 20 elite were-leopards. And I didn't make this up. The game just generated this, all right? This is not my fault. Although I do need to take a real kingly break for a second here because I need to pee. Actually, one other thing. You know, I'll just leave it on the screen. I'll be back in a sec. Where leopards sound dangerous? Your leopards sound dangerous. It's very rare to see question marks after the word hi, Bomber, but hello, Bomber. You know, I might do a full day of this game tomorrow. I don't know about you guys, but I might do a full day of this tomorrow. All right. Send gift of gold. Request financial aid. Let's request military aid. Sent a unit of 1 elite wereleopards and 1 elite wereleopard champions, and they like me less. We're also going to speak with the province of Yellow Shroomlings, who we are allied with. Trade and diplomacy. Let's hire some troops from them too. Hire 1 Sporling. Hire 1 Shroomling. All units are 5% cheaper due to your favorable relation. All right. Let's hire 50 Sporlings. And then we'll back up. Back up. Back up. Band up. We'll recruit more troops. Hire units. Hire peasants. Hire all 99 peasants. All right, so I'm out of money. Let's go to the throne room. I got 18 people waiting to see me. You are visited by a smelly scholar who wants to join your army to avenge his father, who died recently. Is he smelly because he killed his father and his father is now rotting in the basement? Let's refuse it. Sorry, I bothered you. Send in the next visitor. Your guard brings forward a man who is accused of murdering peasants. Ask him to explain himself. He said the lands are weak. Execute him. The man is cut down without a second thought. There is little dispute that he is guilty. I tried to hire a goblin earlier. Send in the next visitor. You are visited by a farmer who says a dispute needs to be settled. My neighbor bought some grain from me and then burned down my grain field and then tried to sell me the grain he bought from me back to me for 10 times the price he paid. The crop burning bastard. That's a good business idea. Oh, I like this game. I like this game a lot. Chat, what do you pick here? I'm gonna let you guys choose this one. I'm gonna let you guys choose this one. Pick what you think I should select. Capitalism? I don't think that's capitalism. Capitalism's immoral, but not that immoral. One. Make the neighbor compensate the farmer for giving him his own giving him his own fields. Yeah, sure. Rumors of your wisdom spread. Send in the next one. You were visited by an armed man who wants to fight for glory. Okay. Send in the next one. You are visited by a wise man who says he has some advice to share. Listen to the advice. A man who owes the bank but owns an army might want to destroy the bank. Ease the loan through violence. You know, that was very good. You may go now. The wise man says, "Oh, thank you. I cannot believe it. Our ruler is kind to me. We are lucky." You are visited by a farmer who says in a dispute needs to be settled. A local boy has been causing trouble. I am an apple seller, but the boy grabs apples from wild trees and sells them from his small stall. It's threatening my business. So the boy is entrepreneurial. That's not a crime. The farmer nods and says, thank you for talking to me. You were visited by a fat wood gatherer who asked to join your army because he's bored. Okay. You are visited by an armed man who wishes to fight for you based on recommendation he got in a tavern. Allow him to enlist. You are visited by a farmer who says, my neighbor just got a bigger plot of land. His house is bigger. His wife is more comely, and his grass is greener. He is a show-off. Please, grant me some land so that I may be more equal. Get out of here, you twat. He says, damn it, and leaves. You are visited by a drunk townsman who wishes to join your army. His son was killed fighting against the rebels. Sure. You are visited by a local herbalist who has brought you a poisonous goblet, which he found in a basket floating down the river. Accept the item as 45 gold. Okay. You are visited by a morbidly obese craftsman who claims one of your soldiers tricked him out of a big bag of gold and he wants it back. No. I'm broke and have a gambling problem, just like chat does right now. Enjoy investing your tickets. You were visited by a mere apprentice wizard from the dawning tribe of Halbert, who seeks refuge with you, having been mistreated. Accept the mere apprentice wizard. Yeah, sure. You are visited by a young man who enters the throne room, smiles at you, and says, gold coin, gold coin, gold coin! Give him nothing. The young boy smiles and says, okay, goodbye, Mr. Leader. We have 4 people waiting. You are visited by a hedge knight. He says he has returned from his quest and he claims he found 2 bandits robbing a woman on the road and put an end to them. -2 bandit horde. Okay. +1 knight. The man bows and you accept his official knighthood. 3 people waiting. You are visited by a blacksmith who says he has a better design for the helmet that is used for guards, soldiers, and nobles of your kingdom, and he offers to sell you the design for 200 gold. Let's look at the design. A mannequin is brought out with the blacksmith's new helmet design on display and eagerly awaits your reaction. The blacksmith waits for you to... Okay. Look at the current design. So that's the current design. That's his design. What do you think, chat? His design? Current design. And just like the video game, you guys are not doing very well on your gambling problems. Current, newbie. His design is faceless because it's on a mannequin head. I mean, they're both faceless because they're both on mannequins. I don't have much money, and that's a lot of money. So, refuse the air quotes better design. Send in the next visitor. Your guards bring forward a man who is accused of pickpocketing. Ask him to explain himself. Excuse the scum. To the dungeons with him. Ask him to explain himself. These guards have got it in for me. Ask the guards. Your guard informs you. I would say the chance of him being guilty wouldn't differ from a coin flip. Release him. The man leaves the throne room. You are visited by a homeless butcher who wants to join your army to avenge his father who died recently. Sure, +1 peasant. There is no one in the throne room. Let's end the year. Let's attack the Prime Mountain Bandits again. And, I need some information. Old Cruel says, they only have 1 territory left. If we invade them now, we will win. We will crush them. They have scraps of gold left in their vaults, so raiding them probably isn't worthwhile. All right, well, I'll take his advice. We shall raid. Trumpet is a unique command that Audio pays me $25 a month on Patreon for. There is a selection of generic commands which can be purchased for $10 a month via Twitch subscription or $7 a month via Patreon. I sell sound commands to help pay rent. So, sorry, but that won't go very far. Shout outs to those of you who do have those commands, though. Send all of the troops. General Aimon, the small-eared, says, a raid is a good choice. You stand to take the riches from your army, and he'll put up a good fight. Hello. You're up late, animal. How you doing? The raid was a success, and your men loot all they can. The Prime Alpaca Mountain Raiders lost 104. We lost 136. I have 118 men remaining, and your men loot 185 gold. Fucking whoop-de-doo. Well, I hope you've had a good day, animal. I'm on the small-eared, says, my lord, we are under attack from Krut. Do you want to watch the battle take place? Yes, I do. All my peasants were killed. They lost nothing. Move on. Well, we have 21 years remaining, and it's 5:30, and I'm getting hungry. I've been streaming for 8.5 hours. I think we've been playing this for, like, close to 3 hours now. Feels like it. I don't know how long. 2.5 hours at least. I think, chat, I think we do a day of this tomorrow. What do you think, chat? Do we do a day of this tomorrow? Whole day of this? Full stream? This? That's what I'm thinking. I think we save the game. The realm of yesterday's lunch, aka the toilet. The .txt is saved. And, exit. Oh, no. So I think it says no spaces. I'm sure it's fine. I hope. Let's find out. And before I lost it. Load a save game? Uh-oh. Oh, the... No! Yep, that's definitely it. The.txt. So it's fine. I will just resave it. The realm of yesterday's... Oh. The realm of yesterday's lunch. The realm of yesterday's lunch.txt was saved. There we go. Okay. All right, chat. So I think plan is we will pick up the realm of yesterday's lunch tomorrow. And hopefully by the end of the realm of yesterday's lunch, we'll have enough knowledge to actually play this game relatively functionally. But I think it's time for me to go find tonight's dinner. And chill. I'm gonna stream some records, though, over on Discord, because I kind of want to listen to some music. I've got some editing to do after dinner. So after I'm done with Din Dins, I'm going to be doing editing, so I'll shut the music stream off at that point. But if you're in my Discord, pop into the late night radio room, and in about 5-ish minutes, I'll pop in and boot a stream up and play some music for a bit. So I have about an hour and a half until I'm going to start editing, I think. Take a bit of a break, relax, chillax. If you like this stupidity, this game was voted on by my patrons over on Patreon. Any tier, literally any tier, doesn't matter. It's $1 a month and you can vote. Once a month on the first of every month, a poll goes out of what game I'm going to pick up and throw into the regular rotation, do whole streams of, and play a bunch of throughout the month. And if it's a game I really like, I'll keep it in the permanent rotation. This one is currently a contender, at least for when it gets patches for a permanent rotation. I really like this. This has been fun. So there's already one queued up for next month. You also get like some behind the scenes shit in my podcasts early. Of course, if you want to listen to my podcast, if you just like listening to me ramble, I have a podcast called Audio Tapes and Visual Drugs, which is with me and Rhinestone talking about whatever the fuck, mostly music. If you want to catch VODs, this whole VOD from today of this game, as well as the DF stuff from earlier, is all going to go up on YouTube. It can be found over there on the YouTube's channel. On the 11th, we're going to have Tarn Adams on the stream. I'm going to be talking to him specifically about the newest version of Dwarf Fortress, moods and stress and stuff like that. If you'd like to submit a question for that, you can do that in the description of the video on my YouTube channel called Tarn Adams Interview. There's a link to a Google Doc in the description, so you can go do it there. Thanks, Bobtron, for hanging out. Cheers to everybody who threw bits at me. Thanks for the $8 in tips, I think, and I don't know, $10-ish in bits. And thank you very much to everybody for all the hosts and everybody for hanging out. It was a lot of fun. We'll be doing more of this tomorrow. And let's find out who I'm going to send you guys to. Let's see who's on. I think Bellinar just ended his stream, so thanks, Bell, for the host, because I'm pretty sure that's where a few people came from. But who can we send you guys to?